All right, welcome back. This is, I think, one of the final food focuses, and then we'll talk about substitutions in service for just a moment with you guys next. But we wanted to focus on a brand new item here, which is a fully loaded baked potato. And then we're also bringing back just a regular baked potato. So as our sides go, this regular baked potato will be offered for $3 when a steak is ordered. Again, they have their choice between mashed potato, fries, baked potato, and if somebody does inquire, they can have a mixed green or a Caesar salad in lieu of a starch. And then also this loaded baked potato, which is going to be offered on our For the Table section. As you can see, it's nice and hefty. Let Matt talk about this. Matt?
So for preparation, obviously, for both of these potatoes is the same. We're going to wash the potato. We're going to lightly oil it, and then we're going to give it a good coating of kosher salt. That's actually going to help dry the potato out so that when we cook it, the inside will get nice and light and fluffy. So not to worry about the salt. Most of it will come off when we're handling the potato, so it's not going to be a salty mess on the plate. But that salt will actually start to cure the potato as it sits and when it cooks. So we're pulling moisture out, which is what's going to make that nice fluffy interior. So first thing we do when we pop these potatoes, culinary team, I want you to take a fork and go across the top at a 45-degree angle 5 times, poking it, and then back the other way doing the same thing. I don't want to see a perfect slice. I want the potato to look like it's exploding. So once we've done that, you're going to give it a push on each side. It's going to make the top start to pop open. First thing that goes in is the butter. Then white cheddar cheese is going to top that. Then our chopped bacon. And then I'm recommending that we do sour cream and green onions on Expo. The other ingredients will come up in the window. If they sit there and get a little warm and the cheese melts a little bit, the butter starts to melt, no problem. But we don't want the sour cream running all over the place. So these 2 will happen on Expo. The other 3 toppings happen inside the line. Once it comes up in the window, culinary team, before you put it up, after you put your first 3 layers in, I want you to grab the potato and push it from the bottom to kind of emphasize the height and that exploding look. Makes for a nice presentation. It looks like an impressive product when it goes out to the dining room. Be prepared on these. When these start walking past guests who have just gotten sat, you're going to sell a lot of baked potatoes. Especially for the first week, overproduce a little bit so that we're not running into a jam on availability. And then for our $3 ad baked potato, same potato, 1 scoop of butter. That's a purple scoop inside the line. And then same idea, get it to pop a little bit. And then we're going to add the thinly sliced green onions on Expo. Both will be served a la carte in a rarebit oval dish.
So with this baked potato, if somebody orders a Weber Classic dish like beer can chicken, salmon, barbecue chicken, it's a free swap. They can have this baked potato in place of their green beans or in place of their French fries, whichever starch or veg that the dish is composed with. They can have this baked potato in place of that. Again, if it is pork chop or barbecue, it's both of those sides are replaced for this one baked potato. It's a very nice large baked potato. Then if they wanted to make it loaded, they can do so, and there'll be a button to say make loaded for $2, and that will be on the potato modifier screen. Now, if they ordered a steak and said, can I get a loaded baked potato, just ring in the loaded baked potato as it is under the side screen for $5, because you'd still have to charge them the $3 for the baked potato base, and then the $2 on making it loaded. You might as well just ring in a side of loaded baked potato, which is $5. Okay, so those are our final 2 items that we're going to share with you today. Again, next week we'll get into a food focus, breaking down building these dishes from scratch. So we'll start that next week with one of the new items. And again, menu launches live tomorrow, June 6th. Make sure that you're there early for pre-shifts. We'll be seeing and tasting all this food.